Good evening, everybody! Jason here from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, streaming on Treaty 7 land, home of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuu Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda Nation, along with the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. Welcome back to Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. They'll go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised over $100 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2022 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. Excuse me, I've been part of Extra Life for 12 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good, and you can donate in links below, or by pin posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2022, over $216,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. And it was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now, by giving back, you can game on. If you are one of the first 1,000 Extra Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom Extra Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of our friends at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, the custom controllers, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Okay, it's Friday night, 10 p.m., time to party. So tonight for Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus. Tonight I'm continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. So let's just dive right back into the game. Okay, so if you are watching on my stream from Wednesday night, pretty much me and all the other Oathbreakers, we curse breakers or whatever it is, we break stuff. We're all still pretty much celebrating after taking out Hugo Kupka, the dominant of Titan. Pretty much we're just spreading the good word, gotten a couple of side quests, but let's see what's happening here in the active time lore, just to see what else is happening here. Oh yeah, that guy, he dead. He's so dead. Okay.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, what a relief.
Okay, let's just double check the journal just to see what else we gotta do. Okay, now we gotta go speak to Mid, see what see what our resident mad scientist working on in her lair. Which is the best way to her spot? Oh yeah, that's right. When I was on the way there, I actually bumped into one of these Major League a-holes that needed taking care of. So yeah, when I was on the way completing one of the side quests, yeah, I took out this guy, this real piece of work, the Nine of Knives. Dalmatian traders are wont to say a prayer for unwary travelers journeying from Downmill to Drake's Fang, for there lurks a bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is in any gil or goods he might plunder from their caravans. If the road is made safe again, then at least one traveler passing through the place must not flee, but stand and fight. So I got rid of that. Got rid of that Major League a-hole. But there'll be might be some thank you letters as a result.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Kupka.
I thought that bastard's death would change things.
But when I close my eyes,
I can still hear Jarrah's voice as he whispers for us to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his live on in me. They changed my life, and I wanted to thank him ever since.
Only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words
I wish you were here.
to teach them to me.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Okay. Oh, we got a reward here. Safe passage. Not long ago, I was accosted by footpads as I walked the gilded path, and I would have perished alone in the desert had not the curse breakers come to my aid. Owe them my life. May this token serve them well.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Okay, let's see what this. Let's see what this new little doodad can do. Here it is. Direwolf Chess. A direwolf subdues its prey by overwhelming it with a flurry of attacks that injure both body and spirit, stunning the creature in line for quick kill before it can recover. Increases combo damage by 5%. Okay, I think I'll just keep the gear that I've got, but thank you so very much. Well, that's enough administrative stuff. Let's go see what Nid is up to here.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goose has an indomitable rival in Gav. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
Okay, you do you.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that.
Side
First
quest.
things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to. The engine plating's basically just a very efficient conductor. Create a thermal gradient across it and the heat radiates outwards, which... You know what, just show the plans to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Oh, well, there is something good to be said for nice, simple quests right after you beat a major villain and hit a major point in the story. Yeah, consider it downtime.
That bastard shadow loomed over us all for far too long. Thanks for snuffing him out, Clive.
Hi, Blackthorn. Got something for you.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating designs. Instructions on how to go about building oneself a full set of thermal plating to dissipate heat from around a mithril engine, should one find oneself in need of such a thing.
Krieger's Teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you? Oh, it's not like it's the most important decision you've ever had to make.
Okay, any other side quests in the area that I might be able to pick up at the same time? Nope. Okay, let's see.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in the fight, but he don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
Let's see. Where can I? Okay, guess the quest isn't ready yet in order to pick up any place on the map yet. I'll take Gav.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Alamill. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
I'll get us a good price. Is that one you want to worry about?
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
Okay, it's 10:15 here in Calgary, so you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. Okay, it looks like that's where I gotta go in order to make for the river. Okay, so that means go out for the desert gate, and then we will be on our way.
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen. Does that mean the furnace is going to stop working?
Maybe. So shut your trap and get that order forged while you still can.
And what lawlessness is afoot today? That was your doing, was it not?
Rumors of the Fang's destruction have already reached the long ears of the Desert Hare, and they will soon be on the lips of every man, woman, and child in Dalamil. Though I doubt they will receive the news so quite as cheerfully as I did. This town owes much of its prosperity and protection to the Fang, and many will now feel that it has left us, so too must they.
As for me,
I know what it is to I know what it is to live without crystals. Without wealth, it was not an easy life, but I survived it. And Dalamil has plenty of blessings even without the Mother Crystal. Its healing waters, its proud people. What need have we to magic? It is but a convenience. Crutch. If the people need a new crutch to lean on, perhaps they ought to look to one another.
try not to die.
Let's see, any subquests or anything I can pick up around here? Nope. Okay.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
That looks like a short hop. Yeah, we'll summon the chocobo. There he is.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Okay, so it's along the riverbank, so let's just keep an eye open for the stuff. Ah, there's some Stardust.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Okay, I can't cross the river, so oh, there's some more. Dramatic entrance. Let's see, where's the last one? I'll bet it's hidden somewhere. Let's see, where can that last bit of stardust I have to gather be? Ugh. Let's see if I can get a better view from out here. Ow. Okay, maybe it is around here. This last pinch of stardust that I need to collect. Ah, there it is.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Okay, Stardust. Legend has it that a star once fell from the heavens and punctured a hole in the Dalmatian desert, when sprang forth the fountainhead of the river Velcroy.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
I like how they subtitled the dog. Okay, here we go. Now back here to the hideaway.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
right, Clive. I gave all that stardust to Blackthorn just like I promised.
I got everything Blackthorn asked for. How'd it go over in Dallimel?
Exactly according to plan. Nice simple fetch quest.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Easy XP, the best kind. Oh, level up! Ding! Level 33. Oh, got a goblin coin it. And gill bugs. Oh, those are always
Suppose we'd
good.
better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone. There's nothing left but a crater.
Okay, let's see. Fastest way there. This way.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo, and do you know what it did? Only went and bloody bit me.
Could be nasty. You should ask Tired to have a look at that.
Nuts. I don't think I can go that way. Oh.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters, every one.
Hey, let's see what it says here. On a lake lived a queen and goblins 3, but heed not did the goblins their queen, and so full of wrath did she banish them to shore, where they supped on mud till their lips turned black, and they begged to return. And good of heart the queen did take them back. Aditya. Good first draft.
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Okay, so before I talk to Mid and complete this quest going along, it's coming up at 10:30 here in Calgary, so it looks like this is a good time for a station break. So, you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. They all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised well over $100 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US. Plus, over $11 million was raised in 2022 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. Night Playing Games help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been part of Extra Life for 12 years now, and Just now I felt it. And it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate in the links below or in my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2022, over $216,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. And it was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now by giving back, you can game on. If you are one of the first 1,000 Extra Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom Extra Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of our friends at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, the custom controllers, or if you'd like to sign yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or once again, if you're interested in helping out my fundraising to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped my link in Twitch chat. Every dollar helps, every share helps. Okay, let's get right back to the action with Final Fantasy XVI right here on Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. But first, this word from Extra Life Canada.
Why I Extra Life? I Extra Life to make a difference. Through Extra Life, we're able to bring in thousands upon thousands of dollars for our hospital foundation. When we raise money for the kids, like our champion kid Nico, we're able to make a difference in their lives by being able to have a facility where they're able to get the treatment they need in our own province.
You sign up online, you pick the hospital you're going to support, raise money for family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, etc., and then play games.
You can go to extra-life.org for all the information you need to sign up and start doing Extra Life yourself.
It's just fun to do it. You can build such a community with friends, like some of my lifelong friends I've met through Extra Life United and stuff like that. Whether you do a big production or a small little game night at your house, there's so many options and so many ways to do it that it's accessible to everyone.
It's a great community. Everyone's in it for the same reason. They're all playing in support of kids' health or playing games for kids that may not be able to.
Doesn't matter if you fundraise $10, $100, or $1,000. Every dollar really does help.
You don't have to be the most hardcore of gamers to get involved. If playing games is something you enjoy doing, and it's something that you're already doing, Extra Life is the way to take it, embrace that fun, and do something more than what you could do yourself. Be proactive, jump at it through Facebook, through extra-life.org. Reach out to your local hospital. They'll know more. Hop onto the Extra Life Discord. Find local gamers. If your hospital doesn't have a guild, get out there, form one, and just keep going.
And we're back with Final Fantasy XVI right here on Raid the Arcade New Game Plus.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Talk to her back there. You know, thingy. She'll tell you exactly which bits of which ruin we need. You just need to go and find them.
Oh, what's her name? Is she related to the Teen Girl Squad cheerleader so-and-so? What's her face? The ugly one.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then.
So good!
You see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, The rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy.
Or
Our
SSC heat sink,
experiments
gotcha.
have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay, so let's make for Laubert's Pass. Let's see. There it is. It is around the time-worn remnants of a fallen airship that the residents of Lostwing carved their meager existence, refusing to leave despite the imminent threat of the ever-expanding Deadlands.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
This sounds a little bleak. Let's see. Let's check out the local map. Let's see. Where would the... yeah, that's right. As I recall, this place is gearing up for a little bit of the war. Thanks to some side questing I did the other day.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
I just hope I'm going the... Oh, dead end. This place is like a maze. Now let's see. Let's see if this can be a shortcut.
Good girl.
That's right in style.
Time to fight.
Okay, you all saw it. They jumped us. We were just minding our own business. Fortunately, all these guys are just, all these chumps are just minor annoyances at this point. Parkour!
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
I'll go kill the big bad.
The pieces we need are in the ruins, just over there, as is a terrifying monster.
Okay, who wants to bet that this thing will be a cute little bunny? But then with my luck, will be something like a big Final Fantasy baddie.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Over here!
Ah, staggered! Kablam! And I'll let her rip! Don't get back here! Flashy finish! One hideous monster.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Ah, the Eye of the Warrior. Only those who have stood in battle can know its boon and its curse. Increase strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. Okay, it's coming up at 11:15 here in Calgary, so you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. Now let's have the engineers do their thing. Let's say, Torgal, you want to go... You want to see if the engineers are being sociable?
You were right, boy.
Your work is done, Sid. We'll take care of the rest. Let Mid know she'll have her helm very soon, would you?
Okay, guess the engineers aren't being sociable. Okay, well, so let's head back to the hideaway and report back to our own resident mad scientist.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, no surprises there. It's the same after.
Ain't so bad stretching your legs once in a while. Should do it more often.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Oh, we got another letter here, a token. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You're an inspiration to us all.
All yours.
Donation accepted. Oh, Briar Clamshell, Desert Rose, and 800 ability points. Huh, sweet. So let's see. I'll bet that with all these ability points, I can learn a couple more. So let's get some new ones. 2 more abilities upgraded. Rook's Gambit has been upgraded, and the Heat Wave has been upgraded. Okay, nice.
Come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Okay.
Right away.
Okay, now I'm a librarian.
I've been going round in circles trying to find something sturdy enough to withstand the fire of the engines, but light enough not to sink the ship. Should have bothered old Tome sooner. If anyone knows something I don't, it'll be him.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up that workshop.
Well, you know, great minds are seldom organized. Okay, let's see what Thomas is up to.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
A baffling diagram made all the more confounding by the preponderance of question marks that blemish its borders.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Okay.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I'm gonna take Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible.
Oh, sorry, this is my grocery
I would have thought
list.
the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
What are you implying?
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Ooh,
if
so
you have
close.
a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Let's read about the Enterprise. Yeah, the Hideaway's Mithril engine-powered flagship, designed by the father and daughter team of Sidolphus and Bidadol Telemon. The ship is currently under construction in Hidden Cove on the outskirts of Canberra. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like there's another entry there for Sid, leader of the Hideaway, dominant of Ramu, warden of Thunder. He's planning to create a world where bearers and dominants could die on their own terms, meant to destroying the mother crystals, an act of blasphemy that would see him forever denounced as an outlaw. It was during their mission to fell Drake's head in 873 that Sidolphus Telemann lost his life to a beast from the beyond, passed the title of Sid the Outlaw onto his protege, Clive. Let's see. Let's take a look here at some of the other items here. Let's see. What is the heart of the Mother Crystal? The brightly shining convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. Yeah, well, I've smashed up a fair bit of them already, so they ain't irreplaceable no more. Oh yeah, literally a cast of thousands.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Okay, so let's check out the map. There, that's it over. Okay, well, actually, it's getting close to 11 o'clock here in Calgary, so I'm thinking that...
Where's Jill?
Okay. Let's see. Ah, you got some new items.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. You've a keen eye.
Okay, let's sell off some of the stuff while I'm here. Let's see. What other rare items can I use in order? Sell skill bugs.
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. Thank you. That's the best I can do. And a fine, fine day to you.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
Okay, so this actually looks like a good place to actually wrap things up for the evening. So, you've been watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This was a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and coworkers. That all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised over $100 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2022 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. 9 Playing Games help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 12 years now. It's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate in the links below or my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2022, over $216,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now by giving back, you can game on. If you are one of the first 1,000 Extra Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom Extra Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of our friends at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, the custom controllers, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or once again, if you'd like to support my fundraising to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped my link in Twitch chat. Every dollar helps, every share helps. Okay, well thank you very much once again for tuning in for tonight's installment of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. I'll be back Monday night at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. Thank you again so much for tuning in, and as always, kids can't wait. Good night, everybody.